Hello, and welcome to Desktop and Dice, the gaming channel where you never know who's going to show up. I'm your host, NextGen Nate, and in this run, we're going to be playing Dyson Sphere Program. For this run, our question is, what's your favorite mech? And the reason I'm asking that is because you play a mech in this game, so if you could pick a mech, what would be your favorite? And remember, with each successive episode, give us different mechs that you think deserve a little more attention than they get. And let's discuss. In the last episode, take a shot at guessing my favorite mech. Tell the truth, I'm actually going to have to think about that one myself. But by the end of this run, I should have an answer. Alright, well with that, let's get into the game. See, now if this thing is powering itself through water, then it just goes to show that if we could figure out how to harness hydrogen, it would be efficient. Alright, well. Anyway, I don't like have any buildings. Go ahead, sorry.
See, if we knew how to properly farm hydrogen, we'd have fewer problems. Wait. That's game, not reality.
Right. Although I am there, those people that are working on the like the nuclear generators that are basically the size of a large house.
Yeah. That
could basically charge a whole city and basically uses the fuel, and the byproduct can be harvested and turned back into the fuel to be used again. That, to me, is like, I really wish people would give that more of a shot, because I think that would take care of a lot of things.
To be honest, it literally, it makes the most sense to go for nuclear. It really does, because it is pretty safe in all reality.
Right.
We're
not Chernobyl era.
Problem is people are scared of Chernobyl.
Right.
And what happened with Japan a few years ago with that tsunami.
Which, if I remember correctly,
I think that's really what.
Yeah, it scares people.
Scares people.
Of course, one, put it a lot more inland. Don't put it right next to the ocean. And then two,
that solves one problem.
Wasn't the Japanese one also old?
The technology. Yeah, that's the other thing about it. Is it was an older facility. A lot of the safety protocols and measures that are put in place for a lot of nuclear power plants today make them actually extremely safe.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that there really isn't much to be scared about, technically, if I'm not mistaken. And even the nuclear waste is, a lot of it is so small that it can fit underneath a chair, and there are so many places that we can put it underground in tunnels that it's almost insignificant.
Right. Not to mention, we use that stuff to make tank bullets that can go through armor of a tank, so we actually have a use for it.
Yeah.
So
you know what, it would affect the petrol dollar too much if we
did that.
If we did that, it would affect the petrol dollar a little too much.
The thing is, there's other ways to use oil.
Right. There's plenty of uses. It's not like we can't get natural gas other ways.
And of course, I am not opposed to using fossil fuels.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with it. I think it's just fine.
Yeah. So, in fact, I really wish that. Once again, I'm one of those ones that wishes that Texas would just. Of course, anyone watching these episodes are going to figure out, oh, he's from Texas. I really wish Texas would get to the place where they'd at least be like, you know what? We're going to drill, and if the federal government throws a fit, it's going to be like, fine, send... What are you going to send some federal folks down here to try to stop us? So...
Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts.
Because, I'm sorry, if Cali can basically say, no, we're going to do whatever we want, what are you going to do about it? Why can't we go, hey, why don't we do the same thing?
Yeah, California just does whatever it wants. I mean...
How come they keep getting cancer from everything?
Say again?
Yeah.
That's how they keep getting cancer from everything.
At this point, California may as well be considered a subcategory of cancer. And I feel bad for the people who live there. They really can't change their government at all.
No, yeah.
The cities have so much control, and there's so much corruption. It's just, man, what do you even do?
Okay, seriously, this is not like... This is not going anywhere. How do I change that? Lack of research materials. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, this game needs to explain a little more of what it's going for in the beginning.
Just build and build until you get to space.
Yeah, but within that, it's not doing a good enough job of explaining what needs to happen here. Okay, so I got 2 of these. I need to make 10 of them. That's what it was wanting.
Now, you know you can build assembly lines and stuff, right?
Yeah, if you have those buildings available. I don't have that yet.
Oh, okay.
I am literally at the very beginning of this.
I'm going to start a new game as well.
I noticed that most of us are coughing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think I
I
made...
feel like all I've
We
been
were
doing
changing
is
the
coughing
sheets on
for
the
a while
bed
now.
Earlier, we found a whole bunch of black mold underneath it, so we're burning that mattress.
Oh my. Well, that's not
Yeah.
good. Alright. Was that what you wanted, game? Please tell me that's what you wanted. Doesn't look like it. Research composition. 10 of these things. Consumption. Do I tell it to... I don't know what you want from me.
Is it the hashes thing? Is that like a currency? It's been too long since I played this.
Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, it is doing something. Yay, okay. I turned off manual research. My bad. Okay, now I get it. It really needs to lay out what's supposed to happen here. Sweet. Okay. Now I've got buildings. Upgrades. What's this?
You've obtained a mining machine. It automatically collects ores for you. You can select it in the inventory or in the construction menu, collecting section, to start building it.
Alright, how do I find out what these upgrades do? Oh, that's how. Okay. Improves the mech core, increases... Alright, so basically a better battery. Okay. That doesn't really explain what this does. Oh. Okay. That almost looked like a Tesseract. In fact, I think that is a Tesseract.
Does it tear open holes in space and time?
Possibly. It's about universe exploration. Of course, a Tesseract, if I'm not mistaken, outside of the MCU, is more of a definition of a what's the term I'm looking for? Not geographic. Shapes and stuff.
Is it Nordic?
No. It's a scientific term for a. Oh, I hate it when my brain does this. The word's in there. It's in there, and I'm gonna remember it like 4 o'clock this morning.
Words is hard.
Words is hard. Yes. Geometrical. It is a term for a geometrical shape of basically that cube within a cube concept.
Oh, it's... Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tesseract. So anyway, let's see. Ooh, a shield. Nice. That might be nifty. What do we got here? How do you make this stuff?
You just get electromagnetism done?
Yeah.
I've already caught up to you. I haven't done it yet, but I'm in the process.
Well, you've played the game before.
I'm just following the tutorial.
I thought I was doing that, but apparently not. I don't know. It needed to talk to me more.
Apparently the
I guess it
game
doesn't
thought
really
you
tell
were
how to
already
build
in the
those
tutorial.
rings.
And apparently you were not.
Okay, I think I'm going to upgrade this. And I need to figure out how to make those things. Which I do not know how to make those things, so that'll be something I have to unlock later, I guess. Okay, what is this? A mining machine? Sweet. Wind turbine. Tesla tower. Oh. Oh, cool.
Limitless free energy?
In this case, it's more, and that makes sense, you know, because Tesla worked on the whole idea of connecting to resonation and transferring it. Basically, Tesla towers in this are how you transfer man, I'm having a hard time talking.
Wireless electricity.
Yeah, wirelessly transferring electricity, yes.
Mm-hmm. His original idea was to transmit it through the atmosphere.
Right, yeah, I think this is kind of that idea.
You would have a receiving thing on top of your house, and that's how you would get your electricity.
Okay, I need
Funny
2
enough,
cubes.
he got his idea for his tower from the pyramids.
Yeah, I think we talked about
The
that.
Egyptian pyramids. Yeah.
Oh,
We did like this past weekend?
yeah. We lost generator guy.
Yeah, we did.
Bummer. Well, hopefully he'll come back.
Do not know how we're still in this game.
Let's see. Where do I see? Where do I? Okay. Ah. Hope we weren't boring for him.
Oh. Oh, my stream's all messed up.
Of course, I wonder what he was thinking of us talking about nuclear energy, considering he is the generator guy.
You have an unpowered production facility. To make it run normally, place it within the power grid coverage.
That's weird.
Make sure
My
power
live
is
stream's all
supplied.
messed up. I'm gonna go ahead and end my live stream.
Oh.
I hope it gets me causing double talking on that.
That's annoying. My live stream got all messed up on the video.
Oh, sorry.
Like it was screen locked, but my mouse kept moving. And you could
Ooh.
tell my mouse was
That's-
moving. It's weird.
6 iron ingots. So I need 7 iron ingots, really? Okay.
And no more.
Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Starting to understand. Okay, need one of these. Do you think it? Do you think it'd be too needy to ask generator guys like, were we boring you?
I feel like I need to change my picture icon here. My gilded. I also need. I really need to get a second monitor so bad.
Yeah, it's helpful.
I have a very tiny second monitor. Or I mean, a free monitor. What I'm saying is, if you need a second monitor,
whoops.
it's very tiny, but you can have it if you want.
Okay, would help. I mean, I don't really need anything huge. It's just something to keep like all my live stream stuff on a separate screen and stuff I don't want put on the live stream over there, so that way it's.
Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing right now. I've got his game on one screen, my game on the other.
That's kind of what. That's one of the things I was thinking.
Alright. Oh, okay.
A wind turbine. You've now built your first power grid. Some power facilities don't have a power supply range, so
Oh
you'll
my
need to
gosh, we
extend the
just won
power
that team
grid
fight.
coverage with Tesla
Holy
towers.
smokes. I don't know how we did it.
Insufficient items. Click
Oh,
on the
yeah,
replicator
well,
button at the bottom
their
right
80
corner
carry
of the
wasn't really
screen
involved
to
in
open
it.
the replicator and manually replicate the required items.
Getting double talk whenever your tutorial voice speaks. So I don't know if it's I'm on your end or someone else's
Smokes.
microphone's picking it up and sending it right back through.
Maybe,
I'm not sure. Is it?
it's not.
Hold on. Let me. see
Oh,
if-
I'm gonna have to. Shoot. I'm gonna have to edit that out. It's not Gandalf. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Fortunately, I
Did
can
it-
edit
did
me
it
and
stop
not
when
edit
I
you.
did that?
I only hear it when his tutorial voice talks, so
Oh, I wonder if it's Are you hearing it through the live stream, and then you're hearing it from your? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a reasonable way to figure out how that would work.
I don't know. I keep covering the microphone when it happens, and it still keeps going. So I don't think it's my microphone. Never mind. I need to get a pair of headphones. Right in front of my face.
Why won't you let me put it there? Oh. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, I hope that you're willing to consider joining one of our social networks. And of course, Twitter is actually X at this point, yes I know. Also, if you enjoyed this, please consider joining some of our other channels, as well as looking at some of our other creators. There will be links in the description below. Also keep in mind that I have a Rent a Cyber friend, and if you're wanting to just have a conversation, I welcome your conversation over there, though there is a bit of a fee. Also, if you are under the age of 18, you have to have a legal guardian log you in and stay in the room with you as we have that conversation. And as the rules are the rules, if they're unwilling to do that, then I'm sorry, we can't have a conversation. But these rules are in place for a reason. Just a reminder, the question for this run is, what's your favorite mech? Then, with each successive episode, give us different mechs that you think should get more spotlight. And give us reasons why they should have the spotlight, reasons why you think they don't get the spotlight. And yeah, let's talk some mechs. My hint for my favorite mech is that it was a mech featured in a cartoon that aired in 1993. Tell the truth, I'm not sure anyone's gonna get it. Well, with that, I've been your host, NextGen8, and I'm looking forward to the next time we play.